My friends, what is going on? Wanted to jump in here and make a real quick AMC technical update for you before we jump into the video. If you haven't done so already, please follow me on Twitter, Colin_Gladman. If you're new to the channel, thank you. Please like and subscribe, all that good stuff. Last but not least, you guys know the deal. Nothing I'm giving you is financial advice. It's to make you a better and more informed trader. Okay. Also, too, in my Discord this week, we started the new account challenge. I posted on Twitter where just through the premiums I've collected this week on the smaller account, was able to add another 4 shares today, and in total we're up to 14.34 shares just trading that account. If you want to join the Discord, follow me on Twitter, shoot me a message. We'll get you rocking and rolling in there. But from an AMC perspective, I mean, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. There's no other way to slice it. Today was not a great day, mainly from a standpoint for me that we lost this macro uptrend that we have been following over here from the lows in May. So now, just like I told you guys last time, above this trend line, I was relatively bullish. Below it, I'm going to be bearish, and that's my bias right now. My bias is a little bit of a bearish outlook. If you just need rocket emojis or hopium, you guys came to the wrong channel. I'm here to tell you exactly what I think is going to happen, good, bad, or ugly. Those of you who appreciate it, thank you. Those of you that hate it can piss off. I don't care. So what we're looking at here is we came down here, we lost the 0.5 fibs. You can see just how important it is to know and understand, how these fibs are right here. I told my Discord today, if we lose the 0.5 fib, get ready to either open cover calls, or if you want to buy puts on the 0.5 rejection, that it's going to be there for you. And I mean, it came up and to the penny rejected right off that 0.5, and then just got pushed all the way down. So now we got to look for some support. So our support, I think our most likely support is going to be coming from the 786. So yes, the golden pocket is great. Yes, the golden pocket is typically where you're going to see a lot of turnarounds. I think it's a super important retracement. However, you guys know the deal. If you follow Dave Marino Jr., if you don't, I highly recommend that you do. But he kind of popularized the term, Amy loves the 786, and especially on those like closer and tighter, time frames. I'm a big believer that kind of each stock has its own personalities and patterns, and AMC 786 is where it is at for AMC. So, and that makes a lot of sense because you've got this gap right here still at $8.61. So coming down here, filling that gap, getting a touch right around the 786 makes a lot of sense. It also makes some sense, but I don't think this is the most likely thing, would be coming down here and catching a double bottom before the gap fill, or even a potential turnaround on the 618 right here, which I guess is pretty much exactly where it closed at today. Guys in my Discord were like, dude, it closed at like $8.98, which now I can see the update. I mean, that's what I'm showing, is that it closed at $8.98. So that is like right. I mean, it just can't be more on the money than that. It looks like post-market. It actually looks like TradingView still showing the 907, but my phone and everything else is showing the $8 and the 98 cents. And it's funny because I closed out of my cash secured puts earlier today at $9, so I had $9 buys in going to the this week once we started, and really right about here, once we got this rejection, I was pretty confident we might see the 786 at that point in time, so I closed those out. And so now it looks like we may be able to buy a little bit lower, but it may not be the case. But this pattern right here, very similar on AMC. You can just go back here, and I think it's going to look very similar to something like this. All right, where it's almost, a little double toppy, and then you kind of swoop down. So you kind of got the double top. I think we're going to, see that swoop down to about the 786, and then we can potentially start curling back out. We might have to deal with this trend line right here once we push back up to it. What we don't want to see, no matter what, at the end of the day, what we don't ever want to see is we don't want to see the volume really to start to pick up on any of these sell-offs. I didn't even look at the daily volume just yet. It's not great. I'm not gonna lie. The volume picked up today. What was it? 31 million on a pretty big nasty candle. So I don't love to see that. I'm not gonna lie, but it's not the end of the world. It's not ideal, on the drop off like this over here. You want to see these volume days, be real tiny. And like I said, it's not the end of the world, okay? It wasn't like it was, one of these kind of days where, you had 150 million volume sell off. But I do think we need to come down, kind of cool off, refuel before we can start to curl back up. So we'll leave it at that. It's your weekend. Enjoy it. I'll have my weekly outlook once I kind of get an idea of, more of what I think the broader market. I'll dive into all the different charts, and then we'll go over the usual, come Sunday for the weekly outlook video. I appreciate your time. Once again, please like and subscribe to the video. Go follow me on Twitter. Enjoy your weekend. It's football season, man. I'm going to be watching lots of football. And, just relax. The play is what it is. It's going to take some time, and that's all we got. That's all we got is time, right? I'll see you guys in the next video and on the weekly outlook. Have a great weekend.